By far, this team name is one of the best I've ever heard. They're Livin La Levodopa. So, who are we walking for? A lot of people I know.
We are. It started with my husband, Kevin.
And when were you diagnosed, Kevin?
In 2000.
2000. So what, being here at the Unity Walk, is this your first walk? Or have you been out?
No.
No, you've been out here before?
No, we've been coming here since 2003.
What would you say is very helpful about the information here, or what's the most helpful about the Unity Walk for your cause?
For us, it's just the camaraderie.
Okay.
It's just such a boost for all of us to come.
Okay. Everyone with Parkinson's has a journey, of course. We went through the journey with my father for over 30 years. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, back then, 30 years ago, it wasn't a lot of information about PD. What would you say to people that think they have Parkinson's or have Parkinson's? What would be some advice you would give them about how to manage this disease on a daily basis?
Well, right off the bat, I would say join a support group, because there's a lot of friends here that we have from the support group.
Right.
We lean on each other, we ask each other questions.
Yes.
Support each other.
Yes, support groups are excellent because you're not alone, and I know people who isolate themselves, and so that's a wonderful thing. What about tips about managing day to day? What would you tell people just about managing the symptoms and
get in a routine.
Get in a routine.
If you can get a routine for taking your meds at the same time.
Right.
Which I'm not too good at.
My dad used to be a hardhead too. He used to form, Daddy, you got to take your medicine.
Yeah, but getting in a routine is important. Exercise is important.
Exercise.
Which I don't do that well either.
All right, come on. You must be doing something. You look good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And also how to talk to your doctors about medication and not being afraid to find out what is this for and understand what everything's for. Right. So you have some cool fundraising ideas, any cool things you guys did to raise money?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of things. My sister has a basket raffle.
Basket raffle, cool.
And she personally makes up about 100 baskets every year.
Wonderful.
And that's a good program. My son has a Masters golf pool.
Oh, Masters golf pool, cool.
Yeah.
And that generates a lot. But actually what happens is we have such a large group, we find that there's donations that come in numbers.
Right.
We have a lot of people that love us and care about us.
You look like you have a lot of ages here, a lot of kids, friends, so everyone is just a support. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming, and without you, it wouldn't be a walk, and hopefully one day we'll be here to celebrate the cure, all right?
That's the goal.
Yeah. How are you, young lady? Are you having fun? What have you learned about being a part of this team?
I don't really know.
You don't know? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Does anybody else have anything to share about being a part of this unit and just being unified in this cause? Anybody want to speak to it? No? All the shy people. Well, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you. I love your name, Livin La Levodopa.
Thank you.
And good luck with everything, and stay positive.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Give me a hug. Oh, you're so sweet. Woo. All right. Woo. Livin La Levodopa. Hello again. I'm out here with Jeff Mitch, and can you introduce your team and why you're out here?
Sure. We're here supporting my dad, Barry.
All right.
This is my mom, Rosellen. This is my sister, Lauren. This is my wife, Hannah. This is Ella, Julia, and Clara, my daughters. This is my Uncle Dennis.
All right, Uncle
This
Dennis.
is Uncle Josh. This is Josh's dad, Jake.
All right, the whole
and we're
family's
Team
out.
Mensch.
Team Mensch. Woo! So when were you diagnosed? What year?
1997.
1997.
Yeah.
What would you say has been the most helpful about information you've received at the Unity Walk?
If you live within yourself, you do fine.
Yes, yes. And as a family, I noticed when my family started learning more about Parkinson's, it became a little better because we understood what to expect. Is there any advice you would give out there to folks who are dealing with this and are looking for answers?
I think it's nice to get involved in things that support the community because you realize how many people there are who are impacted by it
Right.
and are willing to support it, and it feels less isolating, and there are resources and people you can talk to about
Right.
stuff who are going through something similar to you.
Yeah. I remember when my dad first began to get the Parkinson's mask, you know, we didn't know what that was. We thought he was sad. Then we read about it. We're like, oh, okay, he's not sad. It's just the way it is.
Right.
So what kind of fundraising efforts have you guys done? You guys have any creative ideas? Any things you've been doing to raise money?
We think this is our 10th or 11th year doing this.
Oh wow.
So we've been doing this walk is our main walk, and Lauren does another fundraiser, a brunch fundraiser.
I do some stuff with Team Fox,
Oh,
and
wow,
we do young
great.
professional stuff, and Josh has run a couple of marathons for Team Fox to raise some money for them, and we did a half marathon this year.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
So
Right.
we're trying to raise as much money as we can,
Yeah.
and obviously the more you read, hopefully there's breakthrough research. And,
Right.
I think since my dad was diagnosed, the options have increased,
Right.
fairly dramatically.
Right.
So we hope for more breakthroughs.
That's excellent. Well, hopefully we'll be here. We'll be celebrating the cure one day.
Yes.
But I really
Yay.
appreciate you because it's about your journey and you and helping other people. So that's what it's all about. And thank you for your efforts in raising funds and just being together as a unit. And I always just really like to stress what it is that can help other people, because as we stream on YouTube and different places, people are going to watch this and get inspired. So is there anything anyone wants to add about what can make it a little easier for them as they go through this progression? Anything?
Mom, anything?
Anything?
Patience.
Patience. That's right, patience. And just information, communicating, patience. It's all very, very important. But thank you so much. I'm honored to meet you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks
Keep
for
doing all
coming
the
out.
good work you're doing.
Say hi to your dad for
I sure will. I sure will. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Team
Ah,
Mitch.
yay!
Hey, we're back again. I'm here with Ted Stein, and I want you to introduce your team and when you got started.
We are Papa's Rockin NJ Walkers.
Woo! That's
And-
a nice sassy name.
We started in 2007.
2007.
And we've been doing this every year. It started in honor of my dad.
Okay.
Unfortunately, lost my dad about 4.5 years ago
Okay.
to Parkinson's. And now we do it in memory of my dad.
Okay.
And we'll continue to do it to hopefully eventually find a cure for Parkinson's.
Wow, thanks for coming out. When was he diagnosed?
He had it for 13 years.
13. How old
Yes.
was he when he had it?
So he was about in his mid-70s.
Mid-70s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my father, I think, had it like 38 years old, I believe, 38, 39 first. So what would you say in that journey of having Parkinson's, what would you say was helpful for handling the Parkinson's journey?
Well, I would probably say that there's one thing. I mean, again, it's, well, two things. One, it's family,
Right.
And so everybody you see here.
Right.
And I would say it's my sister to your right here.
Okay.
She was the main caregiver for my dad.
Okay.
All the way through, especially in the tough years, that last year and a half,
Right.
2 years. And that really helped us get through, and especially helped him throughout the difficult process.
And I want a little more specificity on family. What about the family? Because families do a lot of different things,
Yeah.
and they vary on kind of what tasks they have. Could you tell me a little bit about how family helped?
Well, actually, I personally did most of it myself.
Okay.
Even though I do have siblings back in Pittsburgh, they weren't very helpful.
Okay.
So I really had that for myself, and I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Okay.
Make sure that he was at home being taken care of for the
Okay.
3 years.
Okay. And I know you're here in memory of him. What would you say that's here at the Parkinson's Unity Walk that's helpful for folks, caregivers, friends, and people with PD? What would you say stands out the most?
Well, it's great to see people with PD who come
Okay.
out,
Right.
and you know that what you're doing and raising the money, and we've raised over $300,000 in the
Wow,
time.
wonderful.
Is that's going to help them. It's going to hopefully make them feel a little more comfortable each day. And then hopefully people who are younger, that they don't end up with Parkinson's
Exactly.
because it's such a horrible disease.
What are some of your fundraising strategies, if you don't mind me asking? $300,000 is a lot of money. So how did you guys do that?
So it's a lot of nagging, right?
Yeah. Give me.
But it's you know what it is. It's a lot of emails.
Okay.
It's a lot of friends. I will tell you that I track down to a spreadsheet every year of who gave
Wow.
and who didn't,
Isn't
right? So
that
it goes back
something?
through, and I've been lucky enough that people who have given every year continue to give, and then people additionally add each year, and those new
Okay.
people add to the overall money that we raise.
All right, so I hear the word organization. You sound
Yes.
very organized
Yes,
with your
very,
fundraising.
Very, very.
Excellent. Well, thank you all. And who's this young man right here? I like to hear from the young people. What's your name? Austin. Come here. So Austin, so you're part of this great team. You might be the youngest, right? What have you guys learned as the young group? What have you learned from this whole experience of being a part of a team with your family? It's good? What have you learned?
Well, first off, I look very like my grandfather.
You do! Look at the resemblance! And he's proud. Isn't that beautiful? You do look like your grandfather. Oh my gosh. What else have you learned?
That it's great to be here every year.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think you could take as you get older? What kind of lessons? Any lessons? Anything you learned about? I think it's so wonderful that young people are part of these kind of movements because they know it's not about so many young people today are about me, me, me. And so you're part of something really great. So you should be very what's the word? Honored or proud of yourself that you're part of this and you're so young. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Papa's
Thank you.
Rockin
New
New Jersey
Jersey
Walkers.
Yeah!
Thank you for all that you do. If it weren't for you, we couldn't make this happen. So thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
We're here with the Greene Team 2014, and since there are three of you, give me your names.
Steven.
Karen Green.
Renee Washaw.
All right. So when did you form the Greene Team?
The Green Team was formed on my birthday as a birthday present from my wife. She gave me a shirt that looked like this and said she had just raised $1,000 for the Green Team.
Wow.
I was diagnosed about 4.5 years ago, and it
Okay.
was a very special gift.
Nice. Is this your first Unity Walk?
I've walked before, but never formed a team before.
Okay. All right. So what are some of your fundraising strategies that you guys done this year?
We strong-armed people into giving. Guilt was a good one.
Guilt.
And we had people come from all over.
Wonderful.
So it's been wonderful. We had about 20 people on our team. People donated from everywhere, and we exceeded our goal. We're
Wonderful.
Very thrilled.
Excellent. So how's your journey been with this Parkinson's thing? What's helped for you? What's worked for you for your day-to-day management of PD?
The day I was diagnosed, I got on a treadmill, and I've been on ever since.
Isn't that something? Wow.
Yeah, so I feel like exercise has been really important.
Yes.
Very supportive family, and the best advice I was given by a doctor was keep living your life, and I'm living my life.
Excellent doctor. It's
Yeah,
excellent
exactly.
you said that.
Exactly.
Because there are two routes you can go.
Yep.
And you look like you got started right away with the right path.
Yeah, no, I feel lucky. It wakes you up to what you need to do with your life, and
Right.
And I'm trying to do it as much as possible with a lot of love and support, and I'm hoping the research catches up to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What have been some of the benefits of the Parkinson's Unity Walk for you? Like, what have you learned from being here?
Well, it's just so inspiring to see so many people out on such a gorgeous day. Every year that we come, we feel empowered. We leave this walk saying, this is wonderful for us. We're part of this movement, and we're going to find a cure.
Excellent. They have a lot of resources down there. Ask the doctors or get free advice. Is there anything that you have obtained through the resources that has been helpful?
I've spoken to doctors. I learned about the concept of physical training and personal training from the program, and started working with a personal trainer. There are a couple of doctors I've spoken to who I've had longer conversations with here, and it's been great. And also, when you're first diagnosed, you think you're the only one in the world with it.
Yeah.
I had no family, no relatives who had it. Other than reading about people, like your father, Michael J. Fox. So you come here and you feel like you're part of an army, and it's a wonderful, reassuring feeling.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. You're small but mighty. I'm sure there are a lot of people. I'm sure there are a lot of people on your team that aren't here that have helped raise funds and have been a support system to you.
We had 27 people on our team and
Excellent.
21 people here today.
Wonderful. You guys hung out for the interviews.
Yes, we did.
Well, thank you. And you got the little dog is hooked up with the Green Team T-shirt. He's barking at the cameras. But thank you for all the work that you do, and you're an inspiration to a lot of people.
Thank you very much.
you.
Thank you,
are.
Mamie.
You are,
So are you. Thank you.